fascists are in the wrong. Now I want to say we've got two problems developing in this country right now. One is the EDL and the other is the BNP. One's the monkey and the other's the organ grinder. So let's talk about the monkeys first. The monkeys of the EDL. What are they? They're really simply these. There are three components to them in my opinion. One is they're football hooligans. That's why a mile and a half away they're marching with their Liverpool banners, Walsall FC, Queen's Park Rangers. They're football firms that want to fight. Secondly, the thing that unites them is a vicious hatred and racism towards Muslims. Islamophobia, anti-Muslim racism, whatever you want to call it. Their hatred for Muslims is they want to see an anti-jihad movement attack Muslims on the streets. After they rampaged through Stoke, they wrote on their blogs, next time we march, we don't want to see people protesting against us. We want them cowering in their houses. Well, look around us today. We're not cowering in our houses. We're on the street protecting our houses, protecting our communities. And that's where we're going to stay. The third thing they are is they're a bunch of Nazis, because around them, involved in them, is the BNP. And they keep saying they're not members of the BNP out there. Well, the division organiser of Birmingham is a man called Chris Renton. He's the BNP organiser in Birmingham. The man down the road there from Chelsea is a man called Alan Thompson. In 1993, Alan Thompson ran down a street in Brick Lane with an organisation called Combat 18 and stabbed my best friend. He was a Nazi then, and he's a Nazi now. So we better tell the media, stop giving the EDL a light ride. Let's call them what they are, Nazi thugs. And we have to say one more thing, which is the EDL are growing out of this economic crisis, which this government does nothing about. You want to undercut the EDL, you want to undercut the BNP, build hundreds of thousands of council houses, because what they try and do is they try and blame black and Asian people for taking our homes and asylum seekers and migrants. And our job to say to politicians, stop these divisions, build the homes, it stops the scapegoating. We have to tell Gordon Brown and bloody Margaret Hodge and all those other Labour ministers, stop blaming migrants for the problems in this country. They did not cause this economic crisis. It was the bankers, the rich, filthy pigs in this society who put their profits before the rest of us. And my last call is this, very simple. We're not just about stopping the EDL, that's very, very important. But make sure the election's going to be on May the 6th. We have to make sure that the BNP does not make a breakthrough in the election. We have to say you've got to get out and vote for an alternative. We have to go out and stop the BNP. That means going back to where you live, leaflet your workplaces, leaflet your communities, leaflet your churches, mosques, synagogues, or any other place that you may pray. And we have to send a signal here. Don't vote BNP and smash the EDL. Hey!